Continuing on with our furnace theme is the fact that you do have a furnace on and off switch. Most commonly what happens is it is located near a basement switch. You may get somebody tall in your house that is looking for the switch and inadvertently turned off your furnace. So if you've come home and all of a sudden your furnace isn't working, let's give you a scenario that it's 40 below out, it's very cold in the house. The first thing that you want to do before calling your HVAC supplier is do some checks. And there's 4 things that you can check on your own to save yourself a service call. The first thing you'd come do is you'd have a look to make sure that somebody hasn't turned this off. If it's turned off, the fix is quite easy. You turn it back on. Your furnace will go through some checks and balances and turn itself back on within about 3 minutes. The second thing that you want to look at is you want to make sure that you have a clean furnace filter. An extremely dirty furnace filter will shut the furnace down. Not that the fact that the furnace knows it's dirty, but the fact that the furnace is having a flow problem. If it can't breathe, the furnace can't breathe, it will shut down automatically as a safety feature and not turn back on until all of a sudden you put a new filter in or you've taken that old filter out. Once you've done that and it's shut, change the filter, you would have to come back to your furnace switch here and turn it off and then turn it back on again so that the furnace goes through its own checks and balances to make sure that everything is okay to turn back on. It will do it will find that it can breathe, then it will turn back on. The third thing that you want to look at is make sure that the breaker in your breaker panel hasn't tripped for whatever reason. Occasionally furnaces can actually surge for whatever reason, and it will trip the breaker and turn itself off. So that's again another easy fix. The fourth thing that you want to look at is again, if it's the scenario is dead of winter, is you want to make sure all your exterior vents are clear of snow. Any kind of blockage with snow, again back to that breathing problem. If the furnace can't breathe, either inhale or exhale through those vents, the furnace will shut off. So too many times homeowners have, when I've explained this to them, they give me a little smirk. This has either been one of the primary reasons that their furnace isn't working. So do me a favor, check those 4 things. You can save yourself a lot of money on a service call, and I think you would be upset if all of a sudden the technician came in and hit a switch here. So this would be number 1 for sure, and it's the number 1 culprit.